At a creature effects workshop in Hollywood, California, something has escaped. This animatronic abomination is a danger to anyone in its path. The only way to stop it wreaking havoc in the city, to distract it with movie news, discussion, and reviews. Moviesaurus Rex!
Hello and welcome to the Moviesaurus Rex Podcast with your hosts, Hooch
and Tom.
And Tom. Might sound a little bit different today. Why is that, Tom?
Upgrade.
We've got a new microphone. Yeah. Good times.
You might actually be able to hear us now.
Yeah, maybe, hopefully. The idea is we can record at a higher volume or something.
I don't know.
You'll probably hear a lot of other extraneous noise going on around us because it's not as...
there are hostages.
What would you call...
A live audience.
Yeah. That's it. But yeah, we
I want to test the boundaries of this mic. If I can sit back on my chair like this, can you still hear?
Well, yeah, obviously, yeah.
Because the wavelengths have dropped off now.
Well, it's quite an echoey room, isn't it?
Yeah.
We can't afford soundproofing. Maybe that's the next step. I don't know. Maybe we'll get some... what is it?
It's much quieter now on the old waves.
Okay, on the waves.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get some egg boxes and we'll stick them to the walls. I'm sure my mum will love that. But yeah, we combined our resources.
£80 of it or whatever.
And then, I honestly didn't think that we would get a microphone this good for that little money, really. Like, in my head, I don't know, I thought it was going to be in the hundreds for a decent microphone. But then I asked around on Twitter, at MRexPodcast.
Get the plug in.
Yeah. What do you recommend? And then loads of podcasters pretty much recommended the Yeti, the blue Yeti microphone, which is what we got. Whiteout edition.
Why is it not blue?
They didn't. I don't think they had a blue one.
Do they not have a blue one?
No, there's a bit of a short-sighted decision on their part. Oh, what are you gonna do? Brilliant. Another little tone setter for the show there. We haven't recorded in ages, have we? I mean,
no, we've seen each other.
We saw each other a week ago or so, but really we haven't. I don't know. I can't even remember when we last recorded. It is like over a month ago. I know.
Yeah, it's got to be over a month.
And as usual, like when we record something, it takes a while for me to edit it, and then the current news that we talk about is usually not current anymore. You know, but I'm hoping today we'll at least get some things that people are still talking about. You know,
hopefully.
I was just thinking like how nice it is that we don't have to hold the microphones as well. Like our hands are free now.
It's true.
Do you know? You know what I mean? And then, what are you going to do now?
I'm just going to put my hands on my balls.
All right.
It's comforting.
Okay.
But I can do that now and still talk.
Yeah.
Whilst staring at your eyes.
Okay. And...
It's still there.
I'm glad it's not a video podcast.
Can you hear the cupping?
No. But you're not touching anything.
No, the hands are out now. Hands are out.
Right. Okay.
It's greasy.
And we have... And we haven't got socks over the microphone.
We don't. Maybe we should put a sock on this one.
I mean, I'm not paying for a pop filter, so maybe that's probably the right action there. It's going to need to be a rather girthy sock, though, to get around
as
that.
mics go, it's a girthy one, isn't it?
It is.
It's a good one. It's a good looking...
It's very heavy as well.
Don't touch it.
Which means quality, I think.
Is that how
in my mind, well, weight equates to quality, surely.
Not for everything.
Which is why I'm proud to say, like, I'm currently about 13 stone. So, read into that what you will. So this is our 20th episode. 20th normal episode, anyway.
Is that what the balloons on the ceiling is for?
Where's
the release?
Confetti. Oh, I forgot to set the timer. Oh, never mind.
20 episodes.
20 episodes.
Fucking hell.
And today is just...
Is that a milestone? I don't know if it is.
Probably
20 years.
For most people, probably not. But you know, the effort it takes for us to record an episode, I think 20 is quite an achievement.
I suppose, yeah.
You know?
Doing 20 of anything is a milestone in my life.
That's true. I mean, some podcasters record and edit and publish every week. Well done to them.
Cunts.
I wish we could do that, but you know, life gets in the way. Life finds a way.
It hasn't found the way yet.
No. One day, maybe. Who knows? Don't know.
I'm looking at the mute button on the mic because it's facing me. It's a big red button. Well,
yeah. Don't press it.
Yeah, I know, but it's just really tempting.
Yeah, I should probably face it the other way.
Yeah, next time.
Yeah.
But then I've got all the dials on the other
you've got
side.
the gain in front of you, and I can't handle anyone.
Gain.
After all the fucking sound testing we've done this morning, I don't think I can handle our settings changing. No. Anyway, right, this is a typical run-of-the-mill, movie talk and news episode. But it's very news or trailer heavy.
Yeah, because I've not seen a film for a while.
You haven't seen a film. I've seen little things here and there, but not a great deal.
I've watched some Robocop films for our special, but...
Yeah, okay, yeah. So, we're obviously we're not going to talk about that.
And I watched John Wick, which I think I've already spoken about. I'm sure I have.
Maybe.
I'm sure. So I won't even bother.
Okay. Well...
Other than just mentioning it.
But a lot of film trailers have come out, particularly in the last couple of weeks. So I thought, it's a good chance to sort of bash them out all in one go, as it were, So, without further ado, do you want to go first with what you've seen recently?
I just said.
Just John Wick. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
I don't think you did talk about it before.
No, I have.
You have? What, on the show?
Yeah, I'm sure.
So that's but we haven't recorded in like a month and a half, so is that literally the last thing that you've seen?
That's all I can remember, yeah.
Fucking hell.
I've watched more TV, actually.
Alright, so I saw two films. I saw What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, yeah.
Which is the vampire mockumentary by Taika Waititi, I think. The guy who's doing Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, okay, cool.
Did some Flight of the Conchords stuff. Obviously, it's got Jermaine Clement in it from Flight of the Conchords.
I didn't actually know who directed that, and when you said his name, I realised that he's the one that's doing Thor, innit?
Exactly. And co-directed with him and Jermaine Clement, actually, worth noting. But I watched that because I was very much excited for the new thing that he's had come out recently. And then, funnily enough, I managed to catch that not long after I watched What We Do in the Shadows, which is Hunt for the Wilderpeople.
All right.
You heard about that?
Yeah. When I was in New Zealand, that was out, and it was like...
Yeah, it's been out for a while.
Yeah, like everyone loved it in New Zealand.
It's really good.
Because it is set in New Zealand.
Yeah, set in New Zealand. It's a very New Zealand film. But, I
never saw it.
What We Do in the Shadows, you seen that?
Yeah.
It's on Netflix.
Chops.
What?
Chops.
Chops.
His favourite food is chops. It says chips, but he says...
Oh, yeah.
Chops.
Okay, yeah. It's a... I hate the word quirky, but do you know what I mean? It's like off-kilt humour.
Yeah.
Typical sort of mockumentary format.
Right.
Deals with what vampires do in their day-to-day lives.
I thought you were talking about Wild.
Oh, no, sorry. No. I was talking about What We Do in the Shadows, but anyway, I'm not really going to go into that because that film's been out for ages. But anyway, Hunt for the Wilderpeople. You've got Sam Neill, some little kid in it who I don't know the name of, but he's really good.
Yeah.
A few other minor characters. Set in New Zealand, filmed in New Zealand. It's a nice little comedy about a boy and a guy, and at first they don't get on, but like...
Well, what's a boy and a guy doing? What's the...
I don't want to spoil it for you, but basically they have to go on the run, and they go into the woods, the nearby woods, but it's not nearby woods, like it goes on for fucking miles, and it ends up like they're on the run for months in this film. And it's like them surviving, camping out, dealing with...
Was that my throat?
Your throat. Dealing with... Good mic. Dealing with the wilderness, I suppose, like the nature.
Is the wilderness a metaphor for paedophilia?
I mean, they talk about paedophilia a lot in this film.
Really?
Yeah. I don't want to spoil why, but, let's just say, I could spoil it. I don't want it, though, because, not many people have seen it, and...
Yeah, no, avoid it.
I'm hoping people do go see it, because it is really good. When it comes out on Blu-ray, catch it, But... Maybe it's a metaphor for something. I don't know. I think the film's generally about growing up to a degree and how your family isn't necessarily...
And consent.
Who you're born with. Consent. Okay, I suppose.
Is that your stomach now?
That was my... Yeah, that was...
What the fuck's going on? This mic is too much.
You might have to edit it out. I don't know if you can hear it. I can hear it in the headphones. I can't even fucking speak today. I'm not on anything, but I'm just not really with it today.
You're on something.
I'm on Barocca.
That's it. Battery acid.
But yeah, Hunt for the Wilderpeople. I don't want to say too much about it because if you've seen the trailer, that's about as much as you should know before going in. I wouldn't even say watch the trailer because a lot of the jokes are in the trailer that are in the film, and they're probably more effective if you just watch the film. Yeah. So just take it from me. If you like a laugh
and paedophiles,
well, not anyway. If you like a laugh and you want to see some Lord of the Rings-esque scenery
with paedophiles,
watch out for the Wilderpeople.
5 out of 5.
We do it out of 10, Tom. What the fuck are you... All this out of 5 bullshit.
I'm sorry, I forget.
I would say it's like... I can't really say, like... I can't find any criticism of it, really. Maybe a few more laughs, you know? Or maybe, you know, put less of the laughs in the trailer. But you can't really put that down to the filmmakers. That's down to the marketing lot. So I can't really mark it down for that. So I don't know. There's nothing wrong with it. So I suppose 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
10 out of 10.
Shit.
So recommend. Go see it. Taika Waititi's film before he did Thor Ragnarok.
What's his name again?
Taika Waititi.
Taika Waititi.
I feel like I'm saying his name right, but I'm probably not pronouncing it right.
Yeah.
But,
he's a Maori then, isn't he?
I don't know, I suppose.
Yeah, he's got to be in it.
He's from New Zealand, from what I know.
Yeah.
So maybe.
A New Zealand man offered me drugs.
All right.
I was playing pool with him. And I was winning. And then he offered me drugs. He was like, "You want drugs, bro?" I was like, no. Quickly lost the game. Left.
Did you lose on purpose? You worried what
Yeah. I just, I potted the black. Time to go.
But you used a hand.
He was a scary man. He was a scary, like...
Scary man.
Scary man, yeah. He was a scary one.
Why did you decide to play pool with him?
Because he seemed like a nice chap at first. He was like in town for his grandmother's funeral or something.
Jesus, aren't they all though?
Yeah,
you know?
And he was like, "You smoke drugs, bro?"
Did he specify what?
No, he just said drugs, so it could have been anything. It could have been just a bit of weed.
He might have a lot.
Which is fine.
He might have all of it. You know?
Could have been crystal meth.
Open his raincoat. He's like, "What do you fancy?"
Yeah.
You know, A to Z. There you go.
So I lost the game. I had to just, throw it in.
Did he like ask for a rematch? Was he like, you know?
Well, he followed me.
Brilliant.
To outside the pub or bar, whatever it was.
Right.
And had a pint with all my mates that were there.
You tried to sell them drugs as well, didn't
He didn't actually speak about drugs again. I think maybe he just thought, this guy's on his own, I'll give it a go. And
he might have.
He was alright. He was an alright guy.
He might have, he might have been able to shift some heavy gear if he'd have asked him about it, you know.
Yeah, just a big scary Maori man, so...
Oh, he's Maori?
Yeah.
How do you say it? Mao.
I think it's Maori. So like you say Mauwams.
Mauwam.
But with Maori. Maoris.
The soft fruit flavoured chew. Mauwam.
Fuck off.
Maui.
Maori. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, I think one of them's got to be right. Anyway, so that's what I've seen recently. 10 out of 10. I can't.
Fucking hell, I'm surprised.
Can't recommend it enough. You know, I want little films like this to do well because the guy doesn't need.
You're
it.
championing the paedophile films.
He's not a paedophile in the film, right?
Well, all I can think of is when I go see this.
Paedophilia is discussed because obviously a guy is hanging out with this boy for like months on end.
It goes on for months.
They're on the run for months, yeah.
It's like a weird film.
It is weird. It's based on a book. I can't remember what the book's called. It's not the same title as the film. Apparently,
paedophiles.
It goes
101.
The film.
How to diddle kids in a New Zealand forest. I will not get.
There's no diddling in the film.
All right, but I'm not going to get over the paedophile.
Okay.
So that's it. You've tainted that film. You seen that Hunt for the Wilderpeople? No, paedophile.
Take a leaf out of the BBC's book, yeah. Just get over the paedophilia.
Fuck
Just
off.
pretend it don't exist.
Nonce.
All right.
You're a nonce.
So that concludes what we've seen recently.
Yeah.
That was a nice short segment, wasn't it? But it just means we can get onto the great film trailers. But before we do that, let's just have a little break for some promotions from other podcasts.
I gotta say, after a long night fighting crime, there's only one thing to do. Listen to Geek Yogurt. It's got all the factual information you need about serious heroes like me, your friendly neighborhood Spider Knight. Listen to us. We're on iTunes. We're on some other sites. We're on Facebook it doesn't matter, justice/Geek Yogurt. We're also on Twitter, Yogurt Podcast. Do it. Alfred will be pleased.
Your guide to cinema etiquette from the Countdown Movie and TV Reviews Podcast. Tip 43.
When attending the cinema with your good friends or significant other, don't assume anyone else has any interest in what you have to say. So, always remember...
Whisper, fuckface. It's not rocket science. For more useful cinema etiquette, join Paul and Wayne on the Countdown Movie and TV Reviews Podcast at Podomatic on iTunes or your favorite podcast app.
And welcome back. So now we're going to talk about film trailers. I've got a little running order of ones that I want to talk about. If you have any that you want to talk about, Tom, feel free to pitch it to me and I'll either give you the green light or say fuck off. So we'll start off with Assassin's Creed, the second trailer for Assassin's Creed, starring Michael Fassbender. You're not a fan, no?
No, we've discussed about Assassin's Creed before and
Well,
why
yeah.
I don't like it.
Okay.
So my hatred will carry over to this film.
So you don't think this second trailer's like made you a little bit more interested?
No, it was a better trailer, but again,
Lack of Kanye in this one.
yeah, which wasn't a bad thing. I think I said that before.
You did say that before. I disagree, but
Yeah. Well, what the fuck can you put on? Spanish Inquisition music?
yeah, why not?
Nah, not.
You know, something like that. Whatever that is. That's Spanish music.
That was that fucking.
That's like Spanish guy with a
No,
guitar
yeah,
and he's like,
yeah. You sound like that singer. That
Santana or something.
you sound like upside inside out, living the vida loca.
Ricky Martin.
Yeah, you sound like fucking Ricky Martin.
Thank you.
He ain't from the Spanish Inquisition, is he?
He's Spanish, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. You pretty
Oh,
much just
close
said
enough.
that I sound like a Spanish person when I just tried to do
Yeah,
some
but not
Spanish
like
music.
Inquisition music.
You wouldn't even know what fucking Inquisition music is if it come and slapped you in the face.
It would be totally different from fucking Ricky Martin, though.
Well, who knows? We weren't there, so who are we to judge? But anyway, Assassin's Creed Trailer 2, on the whole, I think it was a better trailer. It made me slightly more interested in the film, but I've been burned by these game-to-film adaptations too many times to really sort of get excited about it. I do like that it's sort of playing more on the sci-fi side of things.
Well, no, because that's what when we spoke about it before with Red,
Well,
65% of it is
yeah, apparently.
sci-fi,
Something
shall
like
we
that.
say, and then the rest is, the 35% is the Spanish stuff.
Which
Which is the opposite of what you'd want for an Assassin's Creed film.
and in that respect, the trailer didn't do anything to alleviate those worries.
Yeah, it was more
because
sci-fi, future, whatever it is.
And I think all the parkour and action stuff you see in the past in the trailer is pretty much like every scene that is set in the past in that trailer. You know, I'm not saying that's all the footage, obviously, but like, you know.
But what they also showed, which I didn't know this sort of went down in Assassin's Creed. But they're showing the fight scenes while he's in the Animus, isn't he?
Yeah.
They were like, he was fighting in his...
When he's hooked up to that
When he's
arm
hooked up to the
thing.
thing, yeah. So, like, you're
Well,
going
then-
to see some fight scenes probably in that shit rather than the history.
Yeah, when in the game, you're just laying down in a bed. You're not even like hooked
even
up.
conscious.
You're not even moving. You
Yeah.
know. In this one, he's like in a trance or whatever, and he's moving in the real world, but also moving in the past or whatever. I don't know.
I just don't think this is going to be the video game film that is going to change people's opinion on video game films.
I mean, what? Until they make a fucking Halo film, I don't know what's gonna be the thing that sort of kicks it off. I didn't like I said, I didn't mind Warcraft, but I don't know how good an adaptation it was to the game because I've not really got much investment in Warcraft in general, apart from Hearthstone. But I kind of want one to succeed, and I feel like you know this has got enough money and talent behind it to be the sort of main push for that sort of film.
Yeah.
If it does well, then, you know, we are going to get a load of adaptations greenlit. We're going to get, well, they've already said, Universal said they're going to do a Gears of War film, although it feels like they've been saying that forever now, but it seems like something's happening. Maybe the Halo film will get greenlit, I'm not sure. Portal, there's a Portal film in the making, apparently, yeah. I think this guy did a short film, a Portal fan film, and he ended up going to do the 10 Cloverfield Lane film.
Oh, okay, cool.
And now I think he's going back to do a Portal feature film, like produced by J.J. Abrams or something.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, I think some things are better left as a game because they already have a story in themselves, and it's better you discovering the story in the game rather than being a third person sort of looking at everything from afar, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's more immersion in the video game, definitely.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Maybe they'll find the right property and just strike gold with it, you know?
Have you yet to find it?
Well, I haven't seen the Angry Birds movie yet, so maybe that might be the best video game to film adaptation. I actually want to see the Angry Birds movie, yeah.
We're done. I'm going. Turn the mic off.
Looks like it could be fun.
No, it looks wank.
Could be good.
No.
I'm going to rent that thing. I'm going to watch it. Maybe for the next episode.
It'll be another 10 out of 10.
Maybe. I'm dishing them out like nobody's business. So that's Assassin's Creed. Next trailer, Logan.
Excited. Ish.
Because
emphasis on the ish.
You know, I think we've said before, I'm not too keen on X-Men in general.
Yeah. Wolverine Origins was wank. Wolverine 2.
Even wanker.
Wank.
Yeah.
This one looks interesting. I think.
I think out of all of the X-Men films, this looks like the most interesting. Not necessarily the most action-packed or crammed with mutants.
I think more that what it's about. Like it's obviously like Hugh Jackman's last film as Wolverine, and I think it's got a bit more. What's the word? Don't know.
It's got weight to it, hasn't it?
Plus, you throw Johnny Cash on the trailer.
Yeah. On
there. Love a bit of JC.
Patrick Stewart's in it, which I didn't know until I saw the trailer.
Looking old, isn't he, man?
Old Xavier. But
old.
I noticed, and I wrote this on our Twitter, at MRexPodcast.
Can you plug in again?
Chill
with the plugs.
This film's set, like, obviously, quite late in the timeline of X-Men. Not as late as, maybe, say, Days of Future Past. But this is where the timeline gets a bit iffy, because, like, it looks like he's practically dying in Logan.
Yeah.
Whereas he's fine at the end of Days of Future Past in the future, you know. So I don't know where exactly this fits in the timeline.
I don't think they even know.
I could probably look it up, but I'm not going to.
Nah.
But like he's bald. He's clearly bald in all the other X-Men films, apart from when he's James McAvoy. And in this one, he's got a bit of hair going on, even though he's older. So what's going on? Is he reverse baldness or something? What's that all about?
It's pretty clever. You probably could do that.
Maybe. Someone made a joke like he's mutated, you know.
Oh,
why not? That's mutation. A nice little get-out clause, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, he's mutated. Don't worry about it. You know, X-Men, I'm fine with it existing. I feel like they need to reboot because I just can't stand continuity problems in timelines and characters and all that sort of stuff. So a part of me wants it to be folded into the MCU. Maybe not played up as much, you know. We don't need to see 12 X-Men on the screen at once.
No.
Pick a couple of good ones, make them part of the Avengers and just leave it at that, really, you know. And then when the Avengers sort of villain roster gets low, then you pick an X-Men villain and then use that, you know. But out of all the X-Men films that have come up until this point, this is the one where I'm like, I might actually go see this in the cinema. You know, I have seen a couple in the cinema, but not been excited for it. You know, more I've gone because other people have wanted to go see it. But this one, I'm like, well, if this is his last one, it looks like it might have some emotional weight to it. Stephen Merchant's the bad guy, or one of the bad guys in it. Do you know that?
Yeah, but the other one is Boyd Holbrook, the fella from Narcos.
Oh, right. I wonder where I've seen him.
Yeah. He seems to be doing all right now. He's in something else that's coming out. I can't remember what.
He's the guy with the metal hand in the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That looked quite cool. He's taking his shades off. I don't know what looked a bit real. I don't know. Weird.
Looked a bit real.
There's a little girl in it, and Patrick Stewart's like, she's like you, a lot like you. You know?
That wasn't Patrick Stewart.
that
was Dave Berry. That
Matt Berry.
Matt Berry. Sorry. Who the fuck's Dave Berry?
Some cunt you made up in your head.
Do it again. Do Patrick Stewart again.
I can't just.
No, you can.
Logan. This is your last film, Logan. That's good. That's not good. That's like American Dad Patrick Stewart, yeah? Stan, I want you to come to dinner, Stan. You know, something like that. That is Patrick Stewart. That's a version of Patrick Stewart. It might not be the Xavier version, but doesn't matter. Anyway.
A version.
So it's like little girl, obviously gonna have some sort of healing power, probably like his daughter, long lost daughter or something.
Yeah, because in it, Logan's losing his powers or something. Is that what they say in the trailer?
I don't know. I've only watched it a couple of times, but You know, as you watched Apocalypse, we talked about it. Did you watch the end credit scene?
No, I don't think so.
So, spoilers, at the end of X-Men Apocalypse, which I haven't seen, but I've seen the end credits.
As you do.
They're like, I think it's the place where you see Wolverine in like the same area. You know, when he's in that for like a minute or whatever. Yeah. They're cleaning up after his mess, like sweeping up bullets and cleaning up blood and stuff. And then this guy with a suitcase comes along and he takes these vials and it says Weapon X on it. Okay. And it's like implying that it's like maybe Wolverine's blood or something. Right. And then they put it in a suitcase and the suitcase says Essex Corp even. Essex? Yeah. So...
They're coming to Essex?
Yeah, why not? And then...
shut up.
Shut up! And then... Maybe they've cloned him, or they're going to use his DNA to infuse it with this girl. So maybe she's sort of related to him, but she's not his real daughter, or something. You know, some weird mumbo jumbo comic book shit. But anyway, so maybe they're passing the mantle to her, or maybe maybe this is the last X-Men film, because I don't think that Gambit film's going to happen because that's gone through so many fucking.
I'm sure it'll happen.
I don't know though. I don't think it will. X-Men Apocalypse didn't do crazy business. Maybe they're waiting to see how this one does. You know, I don't think the X-Force movie will happen.
Ain't there a TV show coming out? Like, Legion, is it?
Legion, maybe. And then there's another one, I think. I don't know. I can't keep up with all the TV shows that keep coming out. And then I don't know. Maybe this is the end. Maybe they're going to carry on. I'm not sure. I feel like they're going to reboot it. I feel like they've seen what's happened with Spider-Man and Sony going into the MCU, and they thought, right, we'll have a bit of that. Yeah. Give our X-Men a bit more credibility because people are obviously losing interest as time goes on. So we'll fold it into the MCU. We can keep our Deadpool series because that's not really connected to X-Men because there's X-Men in it, but it's not really X-Men in the same universe. It's I don't know. I feel like the Deadpool film exists in its own continuity. Yeah. Because Deadpool exists in Wolverine's origin. Yeah. What is it? Origins Wolverine or whatever it's fucking called. The thing with the awful Deadpool in it. Anyway. Yeah. Deadpool exists.
I was just trying to think of a funny name like a cool Wolverine Origins.
And then,
but nothing came to my head other than pile of shit.
That's all right. Wow.
That works, though, right?
Yeah, why not? We'll send that out. See what people think. Yeah. But yeah, I'm more excited for it than I am with most X-Men films. But that doesn't mean I'm like clamoring for it at the same time. It's obviously going for the Logan, what is it, Old Man Logan comic book sort of story, which people have been wanting for years. I haven't read it, but
they were like the Samurai one was supposed to be a really good comic, wasn't it? And like the Wolverine 2.
Oh right, sorry.
That was supposed to be like a good storyline, and I don't know, on film it was just dreadful.
I just don't. I don't know. I don't know what you'd need to do. I don't have any emotional investment in any of the X-Men. Like, literally, even though Wolverine's been around since the beginning, I'm not invested in him. Like, he comes on screen and he kills loads of people. That's pretty much.
Is this one going to be R-rated?
I think it is.
Because Deadpool was so successful. Yeah. Because I want to see some fucking some violence.
You see the trailer where he like gets his claws and he puts it up through someone's. Really? The Red Band trailer.
I've not seen a Red Band.
Puts it up through his jaw and then it comes out the top of his head, and you just like see that like.
Well, that's what I want. You want a Wolverine film? You want it to be fucking.
I think that's violent. What you're gonna get.
Because in not Future Past. What's the other one? Apocalypse.
Yeah.
That scene where Wolverine's there.
Right.
You just see like the aftermath and
just
like
muted. Yeah.
Blood on the walls and people lying there, and you're like, okay, that he obviously just fucking wrecked everyone there.
Yeah.
Please show me.
Maybe that's what we'll
So, if they're going for a violent angle, then maybe this is the one that's going to do right by Wolverine.
I don't know how much there is to this, but I feel like by just calling it Logan, there's going to be a lot of people that don't even realise it's an X-Men film, unless they've watched the trailer,
Maybe.
You might see a poster, it's Hugh Jackman, and he's looking dour or whatever, and it's like, Logan, what's that about? Oh, I don't care, Yeah. Maybe they should have called it X-Men.
No, I quite like
Logan. I like it. I mean, I like it because I know about it.
It's distanced itself from
the
name, which I think that would do it good. Like you're saying, maybe people don't know.
Yeah.
But there's something I thought actually. I think it was posted on Reddit as well. The resemblance of Hugh Jackman, all looking a bit old, with The Last of Us, the game.
Oh yeah, Joel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman would be a really good fit for that one.
That's another game that is apparently getting a film adaptation. So.
But they said that about Uncharted, and they're both Naughty Dog, and they both seem to be in script development hell.
Yeah. Possibly.
So
I think
a while.
I think Uncharted will happen before. Before Last of Us.
Well, that's
happens.
been gestating even longer, isn't it?
I remember when I was at school. Like, we're talking probably about 10 years ago, and they were talking about a Splinter Cell film with, like, George Clooney starring as Sam Fisher. Yeah. And obviously that's never happened.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. These sort of movie adaptation, video game adaptations sort of, they're in limbo for the most part.
Yeah.
Until they absolutely... It just takes someone to go, right, do it, and then before you know it, it's out. We'll see. But anyway, Logan. Yep, that's Logan. I don't know what that was about. What was that? I just went a bit weird then.
Logan.
Logan.
You need to work on your Patrick, man.
Logan.
Do your Matt Berry. Because your Matt Berry's on fucking point.
For those of you who don't know who Matt Berry is, he's in the IT crowd. Probably in some other stuff, but he's the dolphin in the SpongeBob movie, in the second SpongeBob movie. Yeah. Hello, Jen. We're having an iPod party. I don't know if that's good. That doesn't really sound that.
It sounds
good in my
to
head.
me. That sounds like perfect.
Sometimes I do it and it's spot on. I must admit, I'm not. I don't.
All right, next time you're feeling it, just do it.
I'll just do it.
Yeah.
Okay. If you haven't seen it, by the way, Toast of London is a very good TV program starring Matt Berry.
You showed me some of them, didn't you?
Hilarious. I fucking love that. Next trailer, Power Rangers. You ever heard of Power Rangers?
Yeah, I used to love that shit as a kid.
So did I.
I wanted all the toys, and my dad was like, "No."
What do you mean? Dad was like, "No."
Well, he was like, "What do you want that for? A bunch of plastic."
Here, have this knife. That's something real.
No, I had Power Ranger toys, but he was like, "Oh, what do you want that for?" Because I wanted the one that you build up and turn into the big fucking robot cunts.
I had that.
Yeah, I didn't.
Only child though, so
I
don't
know what to make of this film though. One, I feel like it's not necessary. Power Rangers is not relevant anymore.
We've said this before. No film is necessary.
Yeah, but this has no reason to come back. Like what people don't watch Power Rangers anymore. People don't care about Power Rangers anymore.
I think you'd be surprised because Power Rangers is one of those things. Even though it's not Mighty Morphin Power Rangers has always been around ever since we were kids. In some form or another. They reboot it, don't they? They do a
Dinosaur
Time Force or Dinosaur, whatever. They're always changing it. But this is like getting back to the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers that we grew up with.
Yeah.
I think maybe this will do the same sort of thing that Transformers did, where initially it appeals to the man babies that like have grown up and they used to watch Power Rangers. I'm sure I'll go cinema and see it. So
I'm just getting.
I'm living proof, if anything. That,
I'm getting a Fantastic Four vibe.
I don't know. Maybe
that's what I'm getting.
Yeah, I never thought about that comparison actually.
Not that. I suppose that in terms of the similarity to the film, you could probably say that they're Power Rangers are almost superheroes, aren't they?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just feel like it's
that's
gonna.
the way this is sort of.
Yeah.
It.
Yeah. What's with their suits and shit? Like at the end of the trailer, you see them like
morphs onto them.
Yeah.
I don't remember how it happened in the program.
No, I don't.
Just like one shot. They're normal, and then there's like a blast of light, and then the next thing you know, they're in their suits or something,
jumping about, all colourful and shit.
I remember, this is kind of cool, a nice way to.
Yeah.
You're going to get a cool shot where like they jump and then they spin, and then halfway in the air, like the suit morphs around them, and then there's suddenly a Power Ranger when they land on the ground and all that sort of shit. Don't know.
You did the motion.
I did the motion. You can't hear it, or you can't see it, obviously. But I was actually a Power Ranger there.
And you're almost going to hit the mic.
And it's going to be like Transformers, isn't it? It's going to be Transformers.
Yeah,
it's got that same Michael Bay Transformers 1 sort of origin vibe about it.
Yeah.
What worries me is, obviously it's a teaser trailer, so you can't really go off too much from it, but it's very sort of origin heavy. So I don't want it to be like the whole film is build up and then the last act is them as actual Power Rangers.
It looked like a lot of school drama.
Which I'm fine with that, obviously because they're from school, but I don't want the whole film to be a school drama, you know? And in the posters, you do see them with their respective
big suit.
What are they called? Zords? No, is it Zords?
I think so. I don't remember much.
I don't remember.
I used to watch it. I used to really like it, but I don't remember much.
I don't remember a lot either. I don't even remember some of the villains' names. I remember the robot was like, "Ay, ay, ay."
I don't remember.
Do you remember that?
No.
He had like a UFO head. And he's like, ay, ay, ay,
oh,
Zordon, ay, ay, ay.
I don't know what he sounds like, but that's fucking weird, whatever you're doing.
Bryan Cranston's like the bald dude.
Yeah, I read about Bryan Cranston.
The guy that's like in the tube and he like talks to him from that little tube thing. Do you remember that? Did you ever watch the movie?
Yeah, once.
With Ivan Ooze.
Again.
The villain.
I don't remember it.
Purple man. He's like all oozy.
No.
No? Little tidbit for you here.
Here we go.
First film I ever saw in the cinema.
Is it?
Power Rangers movie, yeah.
Wow.
So maybe I really do have to go see this in the cinema just to like...
Come full circle.
Tip the hat, you know, to my history.
Talking of circles.
Yeah.
Don't know how I've got this strenuous tie, but I think my first one was Lion King.
Circle of Life.
There you go.
Nice.
It was either Lion King or 101 Dalmatians. All I remember is coming out of the cinema and it was snowy, and I think it was probably like the first time I've seen like mass, heavy like snowfall.
How old were you?
I was born in 91.
And how old were you when you saw this film?
Don't know.
It was probably Lion King, because I think Dalmatians was a bit before our time.
Is it?
That's why they did the live action version when we were little. Do you remember that?
Oh, okay. Maybe it was a live action one though.
You'd have remembered that though, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You wouldn't have got them mixed up, surely.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, pretend it's Lion King, because that sounds better.
Yeah,
you know?
Lion
King was your first.
It's my favourite Disney
it.
film as well. Live action one of that.
Yeah. Oh shit! Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Since
there we go.
Recorded.
I'm just plotting stuff.
Oh, it's like you should be writing the show now.
We have writers.
All right, let's get Power Rangers out of the way, and then we'll
fuck Power Rangers.
Right,
colourful fucking mutant cunts.
I'm hopeful. You know, I want it to be decent.
I really liked Jungle Book, so
I'm talking about fucking Power Rangers. You
can't. I thought we moved on.
I just said we'll finish up Power Rangers.
No, in my mind, I heard fuck Power Rangers. Let's move on.
Right. I'm optimistic for Power Rangers. I want it to be
I'm
good.
optimistic for Lion King, just saying.
What do you feel about Power Rangers?
Not interested.
You're not interested at all?
No.
So this is completely lost on you?
Yeah.
What would make
I need to see another trailer.
What if, like, in the next trailer, you see the fucking Zords come together and make that Megazord? I think it's called Megazord, wasn't it? That rings a bell.
Yeah. I
might be completely wrong. People that know their Power Rangers are like, what a wanker. What is he talking about?
But those people don't exist anymore, because, again, Power Rangers ain't relevant.
To some people, it's very much alive, you know?
All right, people that still live in their basement.
That's up to them. Cheap rent. But, you know...
To be fair, I shouldn't offend them, because they're probably our listeners. You fucking basement dwellers.
I want...
We only get let out of our basement for a couple of hours so we can record this show, don't we?
This is true.
Then we got to go back.
I want...
Sorry, you want to talk about Power Rangers, didn't you?
No, I'm just losing my train of thought. It's so hard for me to keep a train of thought, Tom. I can't.
When I'm talking at you,
knocked off of it. I want this to be like another sort of Transformers deal where every couple of years we get another cool Power Rangers flick, because you know, they are superheroes but they're not, and I just think it'd be a nice little change of scenery. You know, it's action, but you know,
I'm going to judge it on the next trailer.
Okay.
That one didn't show enough Power Rangers business. It just showed a lot of the setup, didn't it? Mm. So I'm a wait.
You know how I like to smash films together and make like hybrid movies.
Oh, what's going to happen?
They keep talking about G.I. Joe and Transformers and maybe Ninja Turtles crossing over. I don't want that. I don't want my G.I. Joe mixed with my Transformers.
No.
But even though it's Saban and Hasbro, different companies, I'd be quite up for a Power Rangers Transformers crossover somewhere along the line. You're looking at me like an absolute piece of shit right now. But I just feel like they sort of go together because they make the Zords, and then like you've got this artificial Zord thing fighting a Transformer, and you know, they could work. Why not?
No, I don't want that at all. I'm glad you're not in a position of any power.
Hollywood, listen up.
Yeah.
Got the next big thing for you.
Don't give them ideas.
I'm sure it's floating around without me saying it. So
anyway, can we talk about Lion King?
Yeah, all right. We'll get on Lion King. So Lion King, they're making Lion King into a quote unquote live action. You know, how live action is it? Because it's going to be CGI animals. They're doing a CGI version of Lion King.
This is the thing.
Yeah.
So Jungle Book had a boy. Yeah. You had a reference to. That's real.
Yeah. Lion King has no.
Lion King has nothing. So how are they going to film it?
Just the same as they did the animals in Jungle Book, but it's just going to be. You're not going to have to worry about a human boy that, you know, maybe can or can't act.
Mm. He was alright.
He was alright. I saw Jungle Book recently, actually.
Really good though, right?
I was thoroughly enjoyed. Thoroughly enjoyed. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I was thoroughly impressed by it. Yeah. And I said as soon as I watched it, I was like, you watch Lion King will be next.
Yeah.
But I thought they was going to wait until they did Jungle Book 2 because I thought, when you want to ride that gravy train, don't you?
Are they even going to bother with Jungle Book 2?
I think they will, yeah.
I don't think they would.
I mean, they made a cartoon.
Yeah, but no one cares about that, really.
No, but
I think they'd want to get the live action ones out of all of their main staple Disney films that people like. So I don't know, Little Mermaid maybe.
That is coming.
Is it?
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure they're all in some sort of stage of development.
Well, yeah, Beauty and the Beast has been filmed and.
They won't do a Tarzan because obviously one of them come out recently.
Beauty and the Beast, there's a little boy that goes to my old primary school that's in that. He plays Chip.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Really?
My mum knows him because she worked at my old primary school in my village.
Ah, you mean
Chip.
the upcoming one?
Yeah, the new live action.
Next March or whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We might get a trailer for that soon as well.
Yeah, I think that's due one. I'm sure they had a teaser that come out, right?
There's been a teaser. You don't see the Beast. We've seen pictures of the Beast. There's been some photos up online. Wow.
Just testing the mic.
It's like an episode of Terrence and Phillip in here. Hey, Terrence! Hi, Phillip! You're such a pigfucker! What was he talking about? Lion King. Do you reckon they should get like the old voice actors back to redo their characters?
They didn't do that for Jungle Book, so...
No. Yeah, but they're probably... No offence, they're probably dead, some of the old Jungle Book people. Jungle Book's a pretty old film. Lion King's only from the 90s.
Maybe get James L. Jones for... Because who...
Scar! He says it weird in the film, right? Scar!
Who could do that, though? Do you know what I mean? Like, who could they get to top that?
Yeah.
You can't.
I can't.
But Matthew Broderick...
Alright, you can replace Matthew Broderick.
He can go kill another person, do what he does.
Maybe you keep Jeremy Irons as Scar, because he still sounds like Jeremy Irons. It's still decent.
Yeah, but I feel like they want to change everything.
You reckon?
They'd recast it, yeah.
I was just thinking about this. You can't change Timon and Pumbaa because their voices are very much their characters, you see.
The more I think about it, the more I don't really want a live action.
Pumbaa! That's my audition for Lion King, by the way, Disney.
Maybe I don't want this film to come out.
I think they'll ask some of the original voice actors to come back and redo their characters.
Mm.
And then some of them, like Matthew Broderick, who's a bit of an anonymous voice in the film, they'll change it to a more
bigger name.
Yeah. Bryan Cranston is Mufasa.
Mm.
Zac Efron is Simba. Anna Kendrick is Simba's girlfriend. Nala, sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Get Rowan Atkinson back as the bird.
Oh, yeah, they can't replace that.
Who could
they will, though, and that's unfair.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Let's move on. I don't want to talk about this, Hooch.
Jungle Book is so old, like, it makes sense in some ways to redo that, and it doesn't matter about the voice cast because you're not too attached, but Lion King isn't a very old film, and it still looks decent today. You buy the Blu-ray of it, it looks like it was made yesterday. So, I don't know, it's going to be strange, because it's just not enough time between the pair of them,
Yeah.
We'll see. Do you reckon if they did a sequel to Lion King, it would follow the same story as Lion King 2, the direct-to-video sequel?
No.
You reckon it would just branch off into its own completely different timeline?
What, the sequel to Lion King?
Yeah.
What, if they did a Lion King live action too?
Yeah. You don't think they will?
I don't think they'll do any of the sequels. Why would they?
Yeah, because there's a lot of money in it. Ooh.
What was that?
My arse. I didn't fart. It's just, like sometimes your arse makes noises.
That's a fart?
No, it's not a fart. Like, I didn't force anything out. It's like your food...
It's a fart?
No, it's a fart. It's like your bowels, like, getting ready for something,
So what are you talking? That's called a fart?
No, I'm not farting. Nothing come out.
So what was the noise?
You heard, like, my bowels doing stuff.
So your stomach?
Whatever.
Not your arse? It wasn't your arse?
No, but your bowels are like your arse, pretty much, aren't they? Not my stomach, my bowels.
But your stomach rumbled, is what you're saying?
Or whatever. Well, yeah, stuff's going on down there. I've just had lunch.
You can't say...
What, are you a doctor?
I'm saying, you just confused me. You said it's your arse.
Yeah.
So if it's your arse, it's a fart.
I count your bowels as like your arse because it's down there.
Your stomach is just grumbling.
It wasn't my stomach though.
Either wants more food or it's just like...
It was coming from behind. It was... There we go again. It was emanating from like the base of where my back is, where your back and your arse meets. You know, it's sort of around that area.
What the fuck?
You need to look at I can't even say it, an anatomy diagram, and see where everything is in relation to everything else. Because I think you'll find your colon's pretty much your arse. You know, it's not your arsehole, but it's all there.
But when you say, in reference to a noise that came from your body, oh, it's me arse.
Yeah.
And then say you're not farting, it can't come from your arse.
I didn't fart.
You said it was a fart.
I didn't. No, I didn't.
Well, you said it. No, sorry. You said it was your arse.
Yeah.
Which tells me you farted.
In my mind.
And then you denied that.
All right. Well, it felt like it was coming from my arse. I thought.
So that's your stomach. That's your stomach.
That's not though, because I'm sitting on that. What you just heard, like, it practically come from underneath me. You know, even though
what is in your pants?
Even though it didn't exit me, like it was emanating from down somewhere, you know?
You're fucking weird, man. You got some weird biology.
Maybe. I don't know. We talked about me shitting earlier before we was recording.
Well, how long is it? You have to prepare to get your...
It takes me a good, like, at least an hour and a half to, like...
You said 2 hours.
All right. Sometimes I can force it, but, like, you know, from when I wake up... Because most people shit before they go do the rest of their day, don't they?
Yeah.
You've got a routine.
Yeah.
I can't just get up and shit. I've got to, like, spend an hour and a half to 2 hours, like, brewing it, getting ready.
Which you said the other day that you had work at 10.
Yeah.
And you had to get up at 6.
Yeah, to give myself 2 hours to get ready to shit, and then an hour to get ready, an hour to get to work, you see? The hour to get ready is including shit time as well.
Okay.
You know, it's not an hour of me washing and all that.
Getting up for 6 to get to work at 10.
Yeah, and I'm the most awake person in the building. Wonder why?
Yeah.
And I've got the least amount of shit in me. So I'm not even sluggish at work. I'm like
shit at work,
so
man.
Light on my feet. You wouldn't believe.
Shit at work.
I've tried it. I'm not a fan. I don't like public toilets anyway. I'm the guy that puts, like, you know, the toilet paper down on the seat before they use it, which is a nightmare, you know, because, like, sometimes when you stand up, it gets stuck to you. You know.
Do you know what's the worst thing in public toilets? Is when you sit down and your penis touches the inside of the bowl.
Yeah, another worry. So sometimes what I do is, like, I put a bit of toilet paper.
It's really cold. It's cold, isn't it?
Yeah.
You put toilet paper on that bit as well?
I like have it draped down.
You line the whole
even if my dick does, like, touch the toilet, I'm not really touching the toilet, you know?
Oh, that's hilarious. What if I told you?
This is why I don't go because it takes me like 20 minutes to shit at home. But if I'm in a public toilet, you know, I've got a lot of prep.
It's an ordeal.
And then there's the worry that, like, I've used up so much fucking toilet paper going around the toilet seat that I might block the toilet when I flush it. So it's 2 flushes. I've got to flush once to get rid of the shit, and then get rid of the toilet paper that's on the seat in a separate flush. And then the people waiting outside are like, what the fuck's wrong with him? He's needed 2 flushes, you know.
You're just overthinking it.
You know what? In America, when I went, right, I'm sure you've been in America, haven't you?
Yeah.
Public toilets, they come with those little plastic bib things that you put on it, you know?
I don't think I used a public toilet. I must have. I went to Disneyland.
You know that...
I don't remember that.
Another thing I don't like, public toilets in America, the cubicles, they've got, like, massive fucking gaps either side of the door, so you can just, like, literally look in and watch people shitting. What's the point in the door? You might as well just have, like, a trough, you know? Oh, come on, guys, let's all shit together. I've put the paper down, don't worry about it. Oh, from Power Rangers to shit. What a leap.
Well, that is a natural...
Yeah. Right. So, Lion King, we're tepid, you know?
I was excited, but now I've started actually thinking about it. You have brought it down. But that's fine. It's okay.
It's good to temper expectations, because now you might be pleasantly surprised. You know, Lion King already set a bar really high, so I'm just bringing it down for you, you know? So even if it's just a good film, it'll be better in your mind, you know?
Thanks.
It's not going to be Finding Dory for you, though, is it?
Nothing
Let's
is.
face it.
Literally nothing is.
Actually, talking of Finding Dory, before we progress, right, I'm going to give you your presents from when I went away, because I went on holiday recently.
Yeah.
Not an expensive holiday, people, so don't think I'm, squandering all the money that we've earned from the podcast, because I've very much worked hard for this holiday. You know, it's only 10 days away or whatever, but I got you a little something.
Oh, you want to give it live on the show?
Yeah.
Oh, get out. Come on.
Reaction vids.
Yeah.
Come in. Right.
What if it's really shit, though, and...
Well, it is shit. I'm not bigging this up at all. It is shit stuff, right?
Well, you are bigging it up by coming on the show.
It's shit stuff, all right?
We do a live unboxing.
I'm saying that now. It's shit.
Okay. Just get it out.
All right.
It's under the table. He's bringing it out.
It's been under the table the whole time. You haven't even seen it. I've got you a few things, right? Because one of them is really shit.
Yeah.
It's a joke. It's a joke present.
Okay.
Right. I got you the dinosaurs.
No.
So I sent you the photo
You
of.
fucking dickhead.
Right, so for context, right, I went to Spain, right? So, you know...
I've got to carry that to my car when I leave it.
Yeah, you do. I'll put a picture of this on the Twitter so people can see what I've got.
How much was it?
It was €4.95.
It's nice to remove the...
It's probably...
If you're going to give a present, you take the label off.
No, because you know, you might have thought it was worth less than that. Let's face it, looking at it, it doesn't look like it's worth almost a fiver, does it?
It's true.
So, if anything, it's added value.
It's got a tree as well, though.
Yeah, little bush. Right, so you obviously can't see it on the podcast, but I'm going to try and describe this to you, right? So what we've got here is...
It's a shower of shit.
I've got this in a supermarket, yeah? Just in a little local supermarket.
Yeah. Whereabouts in Spain were you?
Salou.
Salou.
It's quite like family-orientated area. Yeah. Lots to do. That's why we went. But so I've got here a collection of an assortment of toys that are dinosaurs, right? Yeah. Because we do a podcast called Moviesaurus Rex, so obviously make the connection there. And something about it just tickled me, you know? The packaging mostly.
It does stand out. It is vibrant.
What we've got here, right? So they're all laid out on this bit of cardboard with some plastic over it, right? And on the cardboard it says the name of the toy is Dinosaur Funny. So instantly,
excellent translation.
Dinosaur Funny, yes. And then in the corner it says new style. So, you know, that well-known brand of Dinosaur Funny that you've grown to love, there's a new style of it now, so collect them all.
Or the dinosaurs, it's a new style of dinosaur that they've
I didn't think about that. Maybe, I did not think about it. To be fair, I can't identify a lot of these dinosaurs based on what they look like in the plastic. So, yeah, that might be a good leap.
Let's have a butcher's.
Hang on. I finished. And then on the side, it's got lifelike written.
Lifelike.
And if you've seen the dinosaurs, they're anything but lifelike. And then this is my favourite bit, right? It says there's a little disclaimer on the front, right? So this is a bit of cardboard, right, with some printing on it, with some words on it, and then you've got shrink wrapped the dinosaurs in plastic on the front. You can see the dinosaurs through the plastic, right? They're all on display, and then the disclaimer says specifications. Colours and contents may vary from illustrations. Well, I can fucking see the dinosaurs, so why did you write that, you cunts? Right? And then you probably got. I suppose that's a T-Rex. You got a Stegosaurus. No, that's not a Stegosaurus. That's a Spinosaurus. Well, you've got a Stegosaurus. I'm sorry about that, Tom.
There's two Triceratops though.
Well,
what do you need two for?
You need.
Surely that should be a Stegosaurus.
There's two of everything apart from.
Is there?
Apart from what's that?
Palacephalsaurus or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds good. That hasn't got a partner, and the T-Rex doesn't. But the T-Rex is like lone wolf anyway. So. True. And then you've got just a little bit of foliage there for. That's decoration. Right, I'm going to give it over to you now. There you go. It's yours.
Thanks, mate. It's staying here. I feel like there should be more foliage. The detail on the eyes, especially, is non-existent.
Well, maybe you can draw that on yourself with a pen. But like, I took a photo of it and sent it to you because I couldn't believe how great it was. And then you said to me, "You better have got me that." And I thought, you know what, I haven't, but I'm going to go back and get it. So I went back and got it for you.
I'm so fortunate that it wasn't sold out.
They had a few left in stock.
I bet they did. For years.
My worry is now I've bought that, they might bring out an even newer style version of it.
You're going to have to go back, aren't you, and find out, because I want this new style.
And then title Dinosaur Funnier.
Funnier. Thank you, I appreciate it.
That's right. And then,
these should be our little mascots, I think.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Actually, I got the movie. I can't. It's a Murloc for you, Warcraft fans. I've got a pop vinyl of Rex from Toy Story that I was going to get out and put on the table next to the microphone. We'll do it on the next episode. But yeah, they're
the other ones as well.
They're his mates. Yeah. And then I got you this. Got your pen.
Yeah. Dinosaur pen as well.
Yeah. There's no price on that, thankfully. It's dinosaur pen. That's from the aquarium because, you know, aquariums, dinosaurs.
They all go.
Natural. So you can use that for writing stuff with, I suppose. Whatever you want to do with it, really.
Doesn't work, but thanks.
It does. You just using it on your skin.
Well.
Use it. Try the back of this great dinosaur packaging and see if you can write on that.
Yeah, it works.
See? Needed actual paper. And then I've got you these. Right. So... I've not wrapped them up, so you...
No, I wouldn't expect you to wrap them up.
Right, so...
Just get them out.
This is from the aquarium as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's equally as crap, but you might like this. I think you'll like this more than anything.
All right.
Here you go.
It's Finding Dory.
It's not Finding Dory, but they're the same fish, right? So I'll get you a little cuddly Dory style fish.
I like these
cuddly
ones.
Nemo. I thought you'd like them.
Yeah, they're good.
See?
This is basically unlicensed.
Sum-sums.
What?
You know the Disney store. TSUM. Sum-sum. You know
Samsung.
Sum-sum. You know the collectible things you see in Disney store. It's like a sausage-shaped thing, and it's like a cuddly toy, and they've got like the faces of your favourite Disney characters, but really they're just like little weird pillow things. Sum-sums.
What? No, I don't know what they are.
Look up Sum-sum on your computer.
I don't want to. I don't want to. All I'm saying is they're basically unlicensed Disney toys, and you're talking about fucking Samsung TVs.
That's exactly why they had them, because of Finding Dory. They had a lot of clownfish stuff and a lot of whatever Dory's meant to be.
I like
fish.
them.
Yeah, I thought you would. Yeah. From Spain.
I'll definitely take them ones home. The dinosaurs can stay here.
No, you take it all, mate.
I don't want the dinosaurs.
Take it all, mate. Put it on your shelf.
No, they stay here because we record here.
If anything, you should keep it in the packaging, actually, because that's...
It's only going to triple in value next year.
Well,
when the newer style comes out, these are going to be the fucking original ones that people want.
The real value in this is its comedy. So if you get rid of the packaging, it's pretty much lost.
Also true.
So that's that. That's that little segment. Tom's presents out of the way.
I'm going to Disneyland Paris, so I probably should get you something.
Don't get me.
But to be honest,
something decent, because
it will be decent over these because these are fake Disney. I'm gonna have to get you fucking real Disney ones.
Buy yourself some proper fucking Disney ones, right? But it wasn't a Disney store in Spain. Sorry. Yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 trailer, Volume 2.
Back on the trailers.
Yeah. So that teaser trailer, proper teaser trailer, in the sense of it didn't really show you anything.
Yeah, there was a bit of a conversation between
Drax
and
Peter Quill.
Yeah.
And then a hug followed.
Bit of comedy.
Bit of Baby Groot at the end there.
Yeah.
In his little jacket thing.
You know what miffed me about? It didn't really miff me, but I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
They just use the same song.
Yeah, but that's sort of become like their theme tune.
I know, but I kind of like, I don't know, maybe a tease of the new soundtrack, because you know the soundtrack's going to be good.
You know it's coming, but you'll probably have to wait till you see the film to get the music, get the full effect of the music.
Yeah.
You know, because it's called Volume 2, and obviously that alludes to the mixed up. That's why it's called Volume 2.
I quite like the poster they released as well, actually.
Like black and white, sort of. It looked like one of those
Calvin Klein advert.
Yeah, or Obey or whatever they. Yeah. You know, is it Obey? Is that a brand?
Obey.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, you know that Obey.
Shut up. Fashion. But yeah, and then it said obviously at the bottom.
It did, yeah.
It's definitely got that sort of fashion, sports brand vibe about it, you know. Yeah, not really much you can say about this.
No, you didn't.
Baby Groot, they're all back. Obviously, it really didn't give away anything.
No.
So there's not much to say about it, other than the fact that it exists and it's out there. Yeah, I don't know. What do you want out of a Guardians of the Galaxy 2? Do you want Thanos to be prominent in it?
I think he should be.
I think he needs more building up, for Infinity War, really.
If it literally is, we get to the new Avengers and Thanos is there, people will probably forgot about him if they're not as well known or into Avengers. So
they don't have
they need to include him.
They don't have to worry about Infinity Stones in this one, because I don't think there's any left after Doctor Strange. Still out there, so I'm pretty sure, they can make the story whatever they want. Yeah. Maybe it is Thanos. Maybe Thanos is the bad guy in this. I don't know. I'm sure they've cast a villain, actually. But...
To be honest, I don't know anything about the comics, so I don't know what storyline they could go with, what would be good.
Yeah.
Which is good, because I'd rather it be more of the same, in a way, as the first one. Just them getting into some scraps around space.
Yeah. As long as
it's going to be funny.
Yep. That's a trailer
good
show.
Action. Yeah, it's going to have some good action, and I think that's enough, really. That's what you wanted for that, I reckon.
And this will be the last time we see them before Infinity War, assumedly.
Yeah, must be, isn't it? When does Infinity War?
Well, they're filming it soon, so...
It'll be about 2018, though.
I think it's 2018, and then maybe 2019, or 2019, 2020, something like that. But yeah, everyone likes Guardians of the Galaxy. It's pretty much one of the highest rated Marvel films that's out there, so... happy to see more of it, really. I keep covering my mouth, I realise, but you can't really get away with that in an audio podcast, because it does actually sound different when I do that. So
can you not hear?
Well, it's just muffled, so that's you talking with your mouth over your hand over your mouth.
Yeah, my face is over my mouth right now.
Shut up. And then now you talk.
And now I'm back.
And it's a completely different sound, really. So I'm going to stop doing that. Apologies to people who...
I don't think you've been doing it at all.
I've done it a lot. I've noticed.
I've stared at you this whole hour. Intently.
Into my eyes, though. You've not been looking at where my hands are doing, which is probably for the best.
Yeah.
Right, this is the big trailer. The big fucking... This is the last thing that we'll talk about in the episode, probably. It's like the best thing that, to me, has come out in the last few weeks in terms of trailers. Can you guess what it is?
I'm trying to think of a really shit film just to ruin that build-up.
Can you guess what it is yet?
It's Rogue One.
Yes!
Yes.
Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Right, so when this film was first announced and first teaser come out, we was really sort of down on it. I feel like we was down on it. I was definitely down on it. Because all the behind the scenes rumblings of this is in problem, all these reshoots and all that business, which I still think is the case. I think there was a lot of problems behind the scenes. I do think they took the film out of his hands, out of Gareth Edwards' hands. That's what I think.
We'll never know.
We might know one day, but I think that's what's happening.
In a galaxy far, far away.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
Maybe. But I think that's what they did. And I think they've saved it because, alright, there's different footage in this trailer, but I just think the tonal difference between this trailer and the last couple, completely night and day. Like, this looks like a proper Star Wars film, you know? It doesn't look like a dark, depressing film that happens to be set in the Star Wars universe. This is more in line with what we know as Star Wars,
Without lightsabers, though, and it still looks good.
Yeah. I wasn't anticipating this trailer in any way. I knew it was coming out, but
See, did you not like the second trailer that came out then? Because I love that one. The music in that second trailer was fucking ace.
They have progressively gotten better, but until this most recent one, I've been looking forward to it. But now I'm just like, there is only Rogue One this year. Doctor Strange is coming out, but I'm still not even thinking about that, even though it's out this week. Like I'm just like, Rogue One. Like that's all I'm looking forward to now. I will admit, watched it, and I actually there's nothing particularly emotional. Well, actually, there's some emotional stuff in the trailer, but I choked up the first time I watched it. Yeah, it was weird.
I got that for Force Awakens.
Yeah, I
haven't had it for Rogue One, but
I think because I was so down on it, and now this trailer sort of come out, and it's like, no, the excitement you had last year for Force Awakens, you can have a bit of that still with this, even though you know how it's probably going to end, and you know where it leads. There's still something to look forward to in this, and there's a lot of inspirational stuff where it's like, for the rebellion, for the dream. No, save the rebellion, save the dream. And I was like, I was just, and then that one shot of Darth Vader walking out from the mist, and you're like, fuck, he's actually it looks like he might actually be intimidating in this film. Finally, I've never been intimidated by Darth Vader at all, but it looks like this might be the time where.
He's a presence.
Yeah. It'd be nice if he gets fucked up in some way, and then it sort of explains why he's so slow and lumbering in all the in all the following films. Felicity Jones doesn't look so annoying in this. She was a bit seemed like a bit of a prick in the last couple of trailers where it's like, I rebel, all that bullshit.
Well, she's got this whole family angle now, and that's why she's been roped into it.
That's always been there.
I never knew about that. Only from this trailer. Yeah, I knew about that.
This is this is what they call the story trailer. This is really sort of setting up what's happening. You got Mads Mikkelsen from Hannibal in there.
He built the Death Star.
It's like the Oppenheimer type deal. You see a bit of Orson Krennic, who's the officer who's roped him into it in the first place. The guy in the suit. And great line where he's talking to Darth Vader and he's like, "The power that we are dealing with here is immeasurable." Just the way he did that, I was like, "Oh, we're gonna get sort of equivalent of General Tarkin from the original, but it's my Tarkin, because I wasn't really attached to the Tarkin in the old film, But
you want Tarkin?
I want the Orson Krennic toy now, I want the novelisation of his life to come out soon. Now it's in canon.
Maybe he'll be the next Star Wars story.
Maybe, yeah.
Let's think about that.
Well, maybe. I mean, we know it's Han Solo, but still. Yeah. And I don't know. It just feels like everything. I've been so down on it for so long, and I've set myself up for disappointment, or not, I suppose, because I've sort of lowered my expectations, but I was expecting to be disappointed, and it now looks like it could be pretty good.
Yeah.
Based on this trailer. I mean, you can make a great trailer from a shit film, but it sounds to me like that whatever worries they had about it, they've steered the ship in a different direction.
If that ever was
with or with him, with or without him.
That might have never been a thing though, as well.
There's no smoke without fire.
Well, there was. I think they did confirm there was reshoots, but
I think there's reshoots. I don't think he directed them. I think they got someone else to direct the reshoots. They definitely got someone in to rewrite some stuff. I don't think they...
Did he write it as well, Gareth?
I'm not sure on that. He might have had something to do with it. But I think with any film, you always have a little bit of rewriting, but I think they rewrote a lot of stuff. Once they got in the editing room and they realised some stuff isn't working, they did some rewrites. They reshot like a great percentage of the film, and then they got in the editing room and they chucked Gareth Edwards out and they got someone...
You really got this massive conspiracy.
No, I just think this is what has happened, because it's going to be interesting. When the film comes out, are you going to see Gareth Edwards do the press tour and get interviewed by people, or are you just going to have the producers and the cast? That'll be the sort of telling sign, you know.
Does that happen though?
Yeah, it does happen. You don't. There weren't many Josh Trank interviews at the time of Fantastic Four, you know. No.
True.
Whereas when Force Awakens comes out, J.J. Abrams was like, you know, Graham Norton show or whatever. He's doing the rounds. So I think that's what's going to happen. I don't know how long it's going to take before someone like actively says this is what happened, because obviously Disney wants to keep your faith in Star Wars, so they don't want you to know that all this shit's going on. So maybe it'll take years and years from now. But I'm fairly certain there's no smoke without fire. People have talked about things that have happened on the set, and it's gotten out. And Disney's just like, you know what? People know about it, but we don't have to acknowledge it. As far as we're concerned, everything's fine. Wait for the finished film and then see for yourselves. And, you know, we'll see. Fucking hell. Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. Expectations started at rock bottom, and now it's what I'm most excited for at the moment. It's my Christmas film, you know. Force Awakens was my Christmas film.
It comes out on the 16th, doesn't it?
Yeah. And I'm seeing it on the 16th.
Oh, I'm in Disneyland on the 16th.
Booked the day off.
Which is exciting, actually, because they have Star Wars land at Disneyland, don't they? But they have a Star Wars area.
They have a ride.
They have Star Tours, but no, they're going to... I think when I read online, they're going to have, like, new stuff.
Okay.
So hopefully in time for Rogue One.
I know next year... Brilliant. Third one. Fourth one. Fifth one.
There was a sixth one, but you just didn't hear it.
Okay.
I think it filled my pants, though.
I think
the mic might have heard it. It's a pretty good mic.
No, I heard it. I heard it in my headphones.
Even the
little one.
The trickling one.
I'm not so sure about that. You, at home audience, if you can hear the sick fart, let us know at MRexPodcast.
Plug.
Yep. Next year in Disneyland, I read the other day, to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Disneyland Paris.
Yeah.
They are going to bring out the new Star Tours ride, in which you can choose what planet you want it to be set on, and then it's like a different scenario, I think.
I think that's in maintenance or being worked on at the minute, so I don't think it's open.
OG Star Tours might still be knocking about, but I know there's definitely a new version.
Yeah.
And if you go to America soon, I don't know when it's going to be finished, but there is going to be a dedicated Star Wars land in Disneyland.
Nice.
I think Florida, probably the Florida one.
Yeah.
Because they got the Harry Potter. No, that's Universal, isn't it? But
no.
Yeah, Harry Potter Land's Universal Studios.
Is it?
Yeah. But, you know, it's coming. It's coming. Give it 10 years, I might go Florida just to
do it, man.
Do the Star Wars thing as well.
I went there, it was cool. Not obviously Star Wars Land, but... Not Star Wars Land.
No.
Swaziland.
Swaziland? Swazi. I don't know what else there is to talk about, really.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, we didn't really start the show talking about what we're up to and how we feel. So maybe we'll end on it.
Don't have to. I'm not really that bothered.
I mean, we're going to record another one straight after this, so maybe we'll save it for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stick around to see how I felt on October 22nd. Right. No, we're going to end that here.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck you guys. You've listened enough.
Thank you for listening. We hope you like the new microphone.
We love it.
Hope it's not too loud for you, if anything. You know, hope our voices aren't too clear. So yeah, maybe we'll make a new theme tune soon. We'll make a theme tune.
Oh really?
Maybe.
Change.
Incremental change. I don't want to change everything overnight, because people will be like, "Whoa, this isn't the show I know and love." In their dozens, you know. You can't do all these things at once. So now we've got better sound, and then maybe in a few weeks or a few months, maybe in a couple of years, we'll have a theme tune, you know. Okay. So, little changes. But we hope you like the microphone. We certainly like it. And we look forward to seeing you on the next episode. So, bye, I suppose.
Laters. You tried that.
I tried to fart.
That was a soppy one.
That was wet.
Yeah.
I will go. I will need to go. I have to change my trousers now.
Right. You will as well, won't you?
What?
You will change as well, won't you?
Yeah.
Fucking weirdo. Right, bye guys.
Bye.